Welcome back, guys, to Professor Layton and Pandora's box. Well, last episode, after completing a dice puzzle, we gave the dog some meat to gain access to a new part of Folsense, finding our first photo scraps within. With 12 more to find, we continue the hunt. There's a coin here and a coin here. Might be another coin in the area, to be fair. It's awfully gloomy in these parts. Come on, chat. Now's your time to shine. Nope, don't want to.
Found one.
That's a guy, not a coin. Folsense, the Gilded Town. Oh, that's what they used to call this place when I were a little one. I used to work down the mine that gave the town its nickname, see? Well, I did till they closed it down a few years ago, isn't it? Even now, I sometimes catch crooks sneaking down into the mine to see if anything's down there. They always come back with nothing, though. Count on that, boyo. You certainly heard rumors of the great fortune Duke Herzen left behind. You a treasure hunter too, boyo? In that case, take it from me, the real money's not in that mine. It's in the Duke's castle, isn't it? You might have a bit of trouble getting in, mind, considering there's a vampire living up there. Alright, enough moidering. Moidering? Sounds like, I'm gonna murder someone. Enough moidering. I've got to get back to work out there. I've got to... Stop it. With a stupid moidering word, I've never heard it. Midden. Alright, enough moidering. I've got to get back to working out what this scrap of paper by here is. I know, it's a scrap of photo and we've been looking all over for it. Oh, so this thing's yours, is it? Well, I haven't got any use for it, so you better take it. Isn't it? Sure, thank you very much. Have a puzzle for me to go with that? I used to work down the mines that gave the town its nickname, see? Well, I did till they closed them all a few years ago, isn't it? Even now, I sometimes catch crooks sneaking down into the mine to see if anything's down there. They always come back with nothing, though. Count on that, boyo.
Jackpot.
I was checking out another first check. God. Oh, we can go in this building.
Jackpot.
You say jackpot, but I was listening to the music. There's definitely a puzzle on the wall. Interestingly, it's Layton's hat. Hey there, there's another scrap of the photo. Expect to tell me something. Wow, this place sure has some unusual art. I don't even know what to make of this picture. Oh, it's a matches again. Which picture are you talking about, Luke? This one here. Are these weird shapes some kind of code? It seems as if you stumbled across a puzzle. Look here. Puzzle 86, Perplexing Figures. A series of figures are arranged and numbered as shown below. As you can see, the figure that should go in space 1 is missing. Can you draw the figure that belongs in the space? Slide the stylus over the guidelines to draw the figure. These patterns are reflections, right? Okay. So there's a line of symmetry on each pattern that if you take it away... Yeah. Specifically in one direction. But they're all letters.
Let's see if this works. Piece of cake!
Not that perplexing that time. It's basically the block puzzle again, but letters instead of numbers. Good job. The peculiar sequence of figures is actually the first 6 letters of the alphabet displayed in the 7-segment LED style and mirrored as shown above. Since you have letters B to F, logic dictates that the missing figure should be a mirrored version of the letter A. Oh, now I see how it works. You've got the ingredient tonic flour, used to create new blends. Okay.
Found one.
Thanks, chat. So with this music, probably holds some more secrets, surely. Just not for me yet. So in terms of photo scraps, can I can't even put them together until I've... Oh, I guess I got to get them all and then a puzzle will happen. That sounds about right for procedure. Does that count as chat back saying, yeah, stop that chat? Round one! Look at that, there's another shred of the photograph sitting in that pile of rubbish. You stay here, Professor. I'll go and get it. Watch your footing, Luke. That pile of rubbish looks quite precarious. Here it is. What I can't work out is why the inspector was rooting around in the rubbish in the first place. Did he really think that the criminal would be hiding out here? Hard to say. He could have just been sifting through it for clues or the like. 9 photo scraps left to collect.
Jackpot!
Yes, I know there's going to be coins in there. But the byproduct of consumerism is a tragic sight. Oh, okay. Didn't know this was an indictment on that. You'll be happy to know that I bought your game for something like a mere £4. Is that consumerism gone right? I made sure it didn't go into the heap after all. It's the other Layton games I don't have that cost ridiculous amounts. Most of the others you can find now for very cheap in second-hand stores. Number 2, the litter-filled alley. That's a spot the difference place, my gad. Well, first of all, the light that's on at the window.
Consider this puzzle solved. And there we have it.
Secondly, the colour of this.
Just
Which means the
leave
third
it
one
to
has
me.
to be in the rubbish, right?
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Or maybe the rubbish is this weirdest red herring that they didn't want to end up Where's Wally style. Oh, that up there looks really disappointing because it just cuts out the top window, which made me look at that first before anything else. Found it. It's just
Here
a broken
goes.
bottle versus a not broken bottle.
Piece of cake.
That went nice and fast. Maybe I'm getting a surge of bravery with the liquid water. Thank God it isn't solid water. Has helped my brain out, I don't know. Right, so there should be something there. It's a puzzle. Oh goody, a hidden puzzle. Cleaning up 2. Oh no, slide puzzle. Use the stylus to move the rubbish to the bin at the bottom of the screen. I was about to say, so there's no rubbish there, okay. Huh. Let's get that out the way. What can I do else here? I can get that out of the way now. I don't seem to be able to proceed any further from that point, though. Uh-huh. Oh, I can get you into here. I think I'm fairly close. I'm not kidding when I say this blue thing is actually the worst thing in this puzzle, even though all the rest are blooming free long. I literally can't do this. It feels so pointless to waste hint coins on it. Okay, hints. Tell me how to do it and actually be good for once. And then I will just see. Oh, this is worth 80 pickrats? Oh, no wonder. Feeling like you just can't clear a path. I feel like we've been doing this for half an hour. No matter what you do. First, take one of the two L-shaped blocks closest to the bottom and move things around until you can slip that block into one of the gaps to the far left and far right at the top. Choose the gap that lets you fit the wider side of your L-shaped block flush against the wall. Yes. I get that. Continuing from where hint 1 left off, your next goal is to move blocks around so that the blue block in the bin swaps place with the remaining L-shaped blocks in the bottom row. Make sure you drag the L-shaped block in question all the way down into the bin. Next, take the L-shaped block you tucked away in the corner in hint 1 and bring it back down to its original position. I can't follow these commands! Now take the two L-shaped blocks that sat on top at the beginning of the puzzle and tuck them away in the gaps located in the top left and right. Once these two blocks are out of the way, you can finally drag that hunk of rubbish out of its hole at the top of the screen. Now you've got to do is get it in the bin. Oh, okay. It tells you the start and then it says, now all you've got to do is get it in the bin. First, take one of the two L-shaped blocks closest to the bottom and move things around so you can slip that block into one of the gaps at the far left and far right at the top. I would love a cup of tea. I hate myself. This is what it means, right? Choose the gap that lets you fit the wider side. Yes, flush against the wall. Done. Continue from where hint 1 left off. Your next goal is to move blocks around so that the blue block in the bin swaps place with the remaining L-shaped block in the bottom row. That's how, like, the hints are literally 2 moves. Next, take the L-shaped block you tucked away in the corner in hint 1 and bring it back down to its original position. What? Yeah, that's what I did. Next goal is to move the blocks around so that the blue block in the bin swaps place with the remaining L. Oh, okay. I had to get the L-shaped block. I had to get the L-shaped block down into the bin. Is what it was saying I should do. Well, that's... yeah, it's one of the green or yellows, the one we were trying to do. Oh, wow, okay, I've got the green down there now. It's down there! Next, take the L-shaped block you tucked away in the corner and hit 1 and bring it back down to its original position. Now take the two L-shaped blocks that's out on top at the beginning of the puzzle and tuck them away in the gaps located in the top left and right. Okay. I've got the thing actually went in there. But I'm guessing they have to be flush, right? Oh, Oh no, it's literally saying, from here on out, you're on your own. Why does this feel weirdly promising? Have I been here before? This looks unfamiliar. This almost looks doable from here. I'm sure somehow I can mess it up. I love the fact that in the chat, the message I got was, "You're getting farther away, I think." At that moment, I look at the chat. No, wrong. Wrong.
And now to test my theory.
Slowly.
And there we have it.
A man can drive a stylus into his head and lobotomize himself. For that feels like what I just did with that puzzle. Maybe through the ear would be better. Oh my god. So yeah, just for the YouTube context, that took I think that took an hour and 20 minutes, which means I've lost about 2 episodes worth on a week's worth of filming Professor Layton, which is really bad when you're trying to film a Let's Play. For RPGs and all the stuff I do, I can manage that with my little bit of an overrun like I usually do. For Layton, however, this is terrible. Ah, nice and tidy. Do your part to keep the town clean. That puzzle. Put me in that junk behind. Honestly, just put me in it. That's where I belong. That puzzle here in my head. Yes. It hurt everything, Luke. It hurt sanity. There's a game on the GameCube called Eternal Darkness. Sanity's Requiem. I feel like one of the hallucinations in that should have been while I just went through a slide puzzle. Right, what were the other things I was supposed to press? Oh yeah, there's a light on here, wasn't there? And this was different colour. Job done, I actually remembered. Right, so we've solved 90 puzzles now. Where are we supposed to go? What are we doing? Let's see, we've picked up 7 scraps so far, but I suppose we've still got more work ahead of us. Yes, the job's far from over. It would seem we're about halfway there, give or take a piece. But we've walked the length of this alley, and I think it's safe to say we won't find anything else here. I say we focus the remainder of our search on other places the inspector might have visited. Thanks for the cheers, guys. My tenacity is supposedly inspiring. No, my tenacity is dumb. But I do have a thing that is like, if I have a task that I need to do, it is always better to just do it, regardless of the amount of hours it takes. Just get it done. If I procrastinate or I leave it, I might never come back for it and I may never do it. If I say I'm going to do something in the future, I'll probably never do it. The only way I could do it is just to hurt myself doing it at the time. Know yourself, I guess. But that makes me incredibly driven when I'm doing stuff like, I hate to say again, gardening. Because I can just be there and dig a hole for like 6 hours. Sifting out ridiculous amounts of rocks. Because there's a blooming gas main underneath the ground that you've got to watch out for. So you've got to hand dig it through the rocks. And it's like painstaking, but like I can focus and do the task. Professor and Luke decided to search the rest of the town for the remaining scraps of the photo. If I was like, oh, this is hard or this is something, I'd have never have done it. And that's what I fear the most. Alright then, off we go. This guy actually says something new. Wait, what? Yes, we noticed. We were hoping to visit, but the museum was closed when we passed by. It said something about, like, the antique shop, if it's ever open or something? What if the museum's owner ordered Grinko to lock it up and run around town looking for something? The owner, you say? Do you happen to know who this person is? Of course, everyone does. It's the same fellow who owns the Molentary Express, if you can believe it. Maybe building museums is some weird hobby for the rich, but it seems like a waste to me. We see Mr. Beluga owns not only the Molentary Express, but the Herzen Museum as well. How odd. What use would Mr. Beluga have for a little museum like that? Who can say? Now, what's clear is that Mr. Beluga may have ties to the Herzens he's kept quiet about. Done shinwagging, you two? Good, then look here at this letter I picked up off the ground. I wasn't expecting to have whole new dialogue. Oh, that's a scrap of the photo. You were looking for this thing? Then by all means take it. Here, it's yours. Oh my goodness, if I didn't talk to him, I wouldn't have got scrap. Maybe building museums is some weird thing rich people like to do. You know, like collecting gold hats. Anyway, if you ask me, it seems like a waste. Of course, we've noticed you still haven't gone back and finished games like Zillia 2. My partner didn't want to finish it. My partner in the game did not want to go through anymore. Saying the same thing about the forest then, mister. I bring up a more recent thing, is that I haven't actually hit Xenoblade Chronicles X the way I said I was going to, because lots of other stuff have been going on. But there's a puzzle here. Hey guys, what you doing there? Don't tell me the slide puzzle's minimum number of moves was 30, so I guessed correctly, right? Hey guys, what you doing there? Hello, young man. We're looking for pieces of a torn photograph. Have you seen any pieces around? Yeah, the wind blew this thing by me. Is this what you two are looking for? Law of the playground is fine as keepers, but you can have it if you solve this puzzle. Okay. Right, guys. Do you think this puzzle will take me an hour and 20 minutes? Or do you think I'll just be able to do it? Oh, no, it's going to take me an hour and 20 minutes. Here's a classic puzzle. The rules are simple. You can move any ball on the board below as long as it satisfies the following conditions. To move, jump your selected ball over an adjacent space occupied by another ball into an empty space on the other side. You can't jump diagonally. Once you've made the jump, the ball you jumped over disappears from the board. To complete the puzzle, you must remove all balls from the board except for one. Try for yourself, then I shall. So you have to open up the middle one, essentially, right? So the move that matters the most is literally the first move. And you can only move by jumping over a ball. And you can't jump diagonally. So the moves are essentially middle to out on either side. Which is problematic because... you're gonna have to go like one of these places, don't you? You might see the issue we're already having here.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yeah, the issue is that I'm solving the puzzle, and we don't do that here.
Leaves no puzzle unsolved.
we don't do that here. Well done. This is one configuration of a puzzle known as Peg Solitaire. As the name suggests, the traditional version of this game is played with pegs that you insert into holes in the game board. Oh, I get it now. Thanks for your help. Here's the photo scrap, just like I promised. There used to be lots more people in Folsense way back when. But when everyone just up and left? Right, there's 7 left to go. No one in town ever wants to play with me. It's really boring. Because they think you're a vampire. so you didn't have a pit. Hey, whatever you doing, don't play in the forest on the edge of the town. Oh, and why's that? That's what I heard from the people who went treasure hunting in that dusty castle outside town. They also said that a vampire with big fangs lives up there. Yikes. Are you talking about the vampire they say lives up in Herzen Castle? Oh gosh, if you knew what I was talking about, why'd you make me explain it? Anyway, even though the whole fang thing sounds creepy, that old vampire's nothing to be scared of. As long as you have a cross or some garlic, you'd be right as rain. Actually, I bet you a slice of garlic bread would be enough to do the trick. Well, it would taste great as well. Garlic bread. Listen, I meant to ask you two, do you know what this is? The wind blew it over here earlier. Oh, that's one of the photograph scraps we're looking for. Well, then you should have it. I was going to throw it away. Throw me away, small child. I'm beyond my best before date. There are too many people in this town who prize gold and silver above items of real worth. In my opinion, the real treasures of Folsense are those items that witness this long history. I want photo scraps, but I guess, to be honest, they're only going to be available to find on the streets. Like that. Luke, is that another of the missing fragments of our photograph, I see? Yes, it is. I was wondering if you guys were still here. We got the same dialogue at the very least. Maybe, just maybe, it blew in through the window for Flora. Nope. Oh, this guy needs tea. What was the tea he wanted? I don't want to put a smile on. I'll put on a smile for our customers, but I'm in no mood to do so. Do you really think a cup of tea will return me to my normal cheery self? I do hope so. What was the tea you wanted? Spicy tea to help me chase away these blues. It wasn't the Cayenne Twilight. Was it not? Mood lifting. Nope. I think it will involve those two things. Okay. No good tea again. What if I do two of this one instead? Very spicy mood lifting. No, okay. Let's use the boosting immunity side of things. No. This tea is foaming, supposedly. It's not fit for human consumption. I feel like the uplifting, mood lifting is what's needed. Revitalizing and restoring? No? Oh, that's Cayenne Twilight. Wait, that's Cayenne Twilight with a different ingredient. Maybe it is just Cayenne Twilight. Pretty much every other combination with that is not worth drinking. Didn't we already try to give you this? Perfect for unwinding. This is Beauty Woes, no spice. And there's Dream Spice instead. No. Well, there's another ingredient I don't have, so it might be that instead. I tried a brew.